Hey, we're back.
Hey, hello.
Cherylannchapman here.
Iris for CA.
We're Coffee and a Podcast. And we are on mini micro episode 22. Yep. And today, after we get going, we'll tell you what we're going to talk about. But first, how are you?
I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm glad the week's. I'm glad it's the weekend. I'm glad you're here. Glad to be.
She's
doing
just
this.
glad. We're glad.
We're glad. No, seriously.
We're glad. I'm glad you're glad.
I'm glad. We're a little squirrely.
Not too
after
squirrely.
having the car, I have a car I have to take in, and I got a rental,
very
and
sad.
then
just buy a new
computer crashed,
Yeah.
and just a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I worked
Life's
too
throwing me
much.
lemonade, so I'm going to be making tequila
Yeah.
tonight.
I love tequila. Hey, what was I going to ask you? Oh, tomorrow you're having an open house.
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
I know when you guys see this, it'll be done.
It'll be
but
sold.
Very, very
But-
excited. Oh, yeah. It's
But I'm excited for
an
you.
open house for the service group. Very cute little 2-bedroom, 1 bath. It's
Yeah.
1926
I love those old little
home.
houses.
And
Yeah.
I love those homes.
And I can't wait to find out the location and if it's in
it's
a
here in
flood zone.
Nursersville.
And,
That's we were
Right,
talking
we
about. I
talked
don't
about
know.
that.
I'm definitely gonna research that. But it's
okay.
$495,000,
Which is so unheard of in this area. It's
it's
amazing.
it's had its remodel, not recent remodel, but it has been remodeled. It has such cute charm.
I can't wait to see it.
That's what I love homes that they keep that. They're not they have that character in them. The arches and the built-ins and the fun little stuff. Anyway.
I love that.
Yeah. So hopefully.
Yay.
Hopefully we'll be very busy. It's from 12 to 3. So and if
I'm going to
you're
try to
more
bring
than
a client, but I
welcome
don't
to
have
come.
Pre-qualified, and that's what Sherilyn was saying. I need to get pre-qualified myself, and I need to get my client pre-qualified. I've been trying. but
Yeah, Brenda
doesn't
Alfano
always
is
work.
amazing with Capstone.
Okay,
We
yeah.
have, and there's several other ones.
you have others?
Anybody? There's Saeed. He's also with Capstone.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's very, very important that you, before you go shopping.
Yeah. Get
It's like we were
pre-qualified.
just talking about, like you're saying, great opportunity now to go, because we've been talking about me upgrading and getting a newer car, but it's like I don't know what I could afford.
Qualify
So
for.
I don't want the situation to put me to where I feel like I'm forced to go buy something, and with the repairs I'm doing.
Kind of is. They're kind of through the roof. I mean, when you start getting up there in the $7,000-$8,000 range, it's like
it's all labor.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, it's never felt like it's. I mean, $4,000, you can bite the bullet, but when it's $7,000-$8,000,
it's an older car,
that's
so
too much.
we have a plan. We will do it.
She's going to make the plan, work the plan.
We do see a newer car in the future.
My crystal ball.
But I don't want to be forced into making a decision. So I'm going to take this time to go find out what I'm.
But sometimes it's good to be forced into a decision because.
Well, sure. Yeah. Oh yeah, because you get I totally get that.
And then you break down.
Yeah, but I just want to make sure I'm making the right decision and not going, why would I rush into that and buy that car? So that's what I mean. I want to make sure. I probably will still do another RAV. I really like RAVs. They're really.
Maybe you should then.
But maybe
you
not.
should get a
We'll
new
see.
one. I think you should get a new one. Just think you should.
She's going to pay my monthly bill.
I don't know. I've bought new cars for so long and I have no regrets because I've also bought used cars in the past. But
and you get the warranty. It's smart.
The warranty is everything. With these cars, jeez.
Yeah, no, I hear you. So we'll be test
Or
driving. We'll be doing a podcast on her and I test driving new cars. So there you go.
That would be fun.
That would be fun.
Okay, so today we're doing our little micro mini on. Oh my God! I gotta put my glasses.
Oh, it's
anxiety, coping, and breathing.
Yeah.
Breathing. And we run into it a lot. And we should be
I didn't cope well, breathe well, or have less anxiety at all this past week. So I could have used this podcast last week.
We can use it every week.
I know.
We need gentle reminders to ourselves and to everyone around us that like we said, we don't know what other people are going through. Mental health is a big issue.
Huge.
If you feel like you need help, get help. Because it you know, in the past we would just
crisis number. I just
I
realized.
don't know.
I
Do
don't
you know
have
a crisis
Oh,
number?
your phone's right there.
You can look
We
it up.
can look that up while we're.
I can't.
I don't
talk
know.
into it.
Oh,
But she can. But no, get help. And anxiety, breathing is so important through it. And I ran into a situation the other day where it was too late for the person to regulate their breathing because they had already entered into a state. So I did my best to help them to, you can look up certain methods that can help yourself. A little gentle rocking, or for the nervous system, you can think about
snap it out of it. You mean like snapping it? Like, is that what you mean? Like rocking this stuff?
Rocking kind of like, or if, like say for example, may I touch you?
Yeah.
I always ask permission. But like if I gently do this and rock you at the same time, it kind of overrides your brain, and like brings you. But some people have it really bad. And so make sure you're breathing and getting help, because anxiety can come on in your youth. It can come on in your 20s, 30s, 50s, 60s. Like all of a sudden.
There's no age.
There is no age.
Anxiety can come
and different things trigger different people. So it's good to get help or to seek, because those are coping skills. And sometimes, we've been through life and we forget, how to cope with things, or there's new things thrown at us and you're like, okay, this is way out of my wheelhouse. I don't know how to cope with this. Like, what?
Well, a lot of it is, like, for me, it's like nutrition and sleep. Too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my
so
God.
Important.
If I get hangry, she knows I get hangry.
Yes.
That's what I'm getting on the vitamins.
Nutrition. Cannot say enough about it.
Yeah, and then clearing your mind with the exercise. So stretching or going. Yeah. I want to start doing, just getting into that
breathing.
Meditation.
Yeah,
is what I'm looking at, and breathing, and we tend to not breathe and breathe correctly.
Now.
But she is not only is she
a licensed massage therapist. Which
I think she's also owns her own real estate brokerage. But she understands the chi and how the how it goes through your body and the energy and breathing and how it's all connected and
it is and how to. And it's hard. It's hard to stay calm when you're in a situation too, but just recognizing it when it comes up. It's easier for me to recognize it. It used to be easier for me to recognize it in other people quicker than myself, which is weird. Is always, but now
because
I'm working on it. Now I'm working on myself. It's easier for me to help someone than help myself. Anyway.
No, so what else? Oh, journaling. So there's a lot of different ways you can journal.
So many things.
You can talk to a buddy. Yeah. You can do long walks.
We talk to buddies.
Debrief you there.
Yeah.
You can turn to a hobby. That's why. My mate doesn't quite understand my refurbishing of furniture.
Yeah, it's like therapy.
Because it's therapy.
Washing dishes is like therapy.
Yeah,
for me.
Find those things.
But I'm not coming over to wash your dishes though. I have enough of my own.
Maybe I can get her to do yard work. So
no,
yard
that
work,
doesn't do it for me.
Take a painting.
That would give me stress. Enough to do
yard work.
Yeah,
I love yard work.
Well, see, I have allergies though, so
I do too.
But really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
How?
I can. Most of the time I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Love it.
But anyway, so those are all things that are connected with
absolutely
what we were talking with getting rid of your anxiety. Some people do punching bags.
Getting rid of it.
Well, working through it. I mean, you've got to work through it. And so some people do punching bags. Some people
love punching bags.
Figure out what your she's a martial artist. So what?
Yeah, I love punching bags.
Figuring out when you're getting the anxiety, where's it coming from?
Well, here's the thing. Trying to learn how to connect emotions and logic. That's my new thing. It's hard. It's challenging. It's a lot of homework for me to do that. Because, we get caught in the moment. And like I said, I can help anyone else with their anxiety, but when it comes to me, it's like, all bets are off.
I'm a very spirited person, so it's
quick
harder
to react.
Yeah, it's harder.
It's a life lesson
for me because it's what?
That's a life lesson for all of us. Quick to react. And I really admire those Zen people.
Bite the tongue. Stop. Count 3 times. Before you react.
Yeah,
no, for me, because it's like...
Yeah.
Well,
I've gotten better with it.
The kids make you do that. Be reactionary.
No, I've gotten better with my daughter because I love her so much that I don't want to say the wrong things because we can affect their lives and it stays with them. And I wasn't always good at that. I was quick to say what was on the tip of my tongue, and now I have to stop and think my words will make an impact.
So you reminded me.
Breath.
We're going through all my stuff.
And I have anxiety about that.
The tongue says "Hung by the Tongue." It's a little tiny book, and I've got it
hung by the
over
tongue.
here.
Oh, that sounds so
dastardly.
Well, can I?
Go ahead. You get started.
I'm going to do a riff on this.
Little tiny book.
I don't know. This came with from Life with Anxiety 1. Just a reminder, crying is a way to regulate overwhelming emotions, and cortisol is contained in your tears. So the stress hormone is literally leaving your body as you cry. You also release oxytocin and endorphins when you cry. So let's normalize crying as a strength and in a good way to regulate an overwhelmed body, because it can literally help your productivity. So in other words, get it out. Get it out. Just cry it out. The other two we saw were those on positive energy _ on Instagram. When you have a friend who checks on you and wants nothing but the best for you, keep them dear. Such souls are rare.
Very, very true.
And this one is so true. Your day is coming. Your time is near. Your dreams are closer than you know. Keep hope one day at a time, my friend. Brendan Burchard. I love that.
So
That's
true.
From Brendan Burchard.
That reminds me of the visual quote where the guy's like digging to get to the diamonds.
Yeah.
And then he gives up. And the other guy just goes a little bit further and he gets to them. So it's having the perseverance and then just not stopping. Sorry, I didn't mean to go away, but I thought I had it quickly because I'm going through a lot of different books and things like that. I have a lot of inspirational books and just a lot of different things that way. And one was hung by the tongue, because what you speak, you can't take back.
That's right.
You can hang yourself, obviously not literally, but you can make a situation worse by just, your hangry comes out or something like that. So so thank you.
But if you do make those mistakes, don't beat yourself up, and you can recover. Sure. And nothing.
Tomorrow's another day.
That's right.
There's always tomorrow.
All right, you guys.
So anyway,
day. Thanks for listening. Coffee and a Podcast.
I know. See, I do that too when we say coffee.
You can email us at coffeeandapodcast3@gmail.com. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you at the next episode.
And as you say,
be kind
and be good to yourself. Till next time. Ciao.